Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream, and a happy Magic Monday, one and all. Hopefully everybody is having a great day. I could probably do this and actually do the thing that I'm supposed to do for the stream. My bad, everybody. Also, if I go like this, that will also make it better. Perfect. Perfect. Flawless, everybody. I've done this before, I promise. So, hello. Welcome. Thank you, as always, so very much for being here. We hope you're all having an amazing day. Hopefully you had an amazing weekend as well. And as always, good or bad, we want to hear about it. So please let us know in chat how you are. It's going to be a busy week, y'all. A very busy week. I think we can do our intro to get started. And then we can jump into something. We will see. There's Cube, which I did not know until I signed in. I should have known, because they tend to do that in the lead up to the new set coming out. And it is that time. As I said, it's going to be a busy week this week. So I should have known that. That's why I quickly changed the title of the stream from March of the Machine Draft to Chromatic Cube or March of the Machine Draft. We'll see. I'm just really good at Cube. So I wouldn't want to take those opportunities away from everybody else that we're going to play against. That's just,
that's definitely it.
But for those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here continuing our, not even a playthrough, but we are continuing to play MTG Arena here on Magic Monday. And like I said, I guess we're supposed to do a chromatic cube draft. I don't know. The thumbnail isn't correct. Everything's all over the place. But, like I said, we have a busy week this week. So, are you ready for this nonsense? Mm-hmm. Yes? I'm not. I'm glad one of us is. Does that mean you're going to be able to help me with these cards, with these picks and stuff? Okay.
Don't I always?
Yeah. No, you're right. That's not the implication. I just mean, like, because I
mean, whether it actually is a help or not is up for debate, but I help.
I helped. Oh, man. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm just so good at cube, everybody. Just so good at it. I'm not. We'll see. That last person really, I really wish they would fill that seat. The tension is mounting. There it is. Okay. I mean, that's not nothing. If one or more creature tokens would be created under our control, that many 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying and vigilance are created instead.
That's pretty great.
It's a very good card. Notably, it is 5 mana. There is also
Chingataxius,
which is 7 mana.
No.
There is Snapcaster Mage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Which cares about instants and sorceries. There is Cemetery Desecrator. There is Garruk, 4 mana Garruk. There's Shark Typhoon, which also cares about instants and
Sharknado.
Which also cares about instants and sorceries. Damn it. Am I just supposed to take Snapcaster here?
That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, like, it's like, you know, staple card, right?
Yeah.
The issue is we're fighting with somebody who takes Shark Typhoon.
Well.
Because, I mean, this cares about specifically instants and sorceries, whereas this cares about non-creature spells, but still.
Yeah.
But
still,
yeah.
I mean, it's Snapcaster Mage.
I know. You know, expensive staple cards are expensive and staple cards for a dang reason.
Yeah.
So.
And when this only costs 2 and everything else is 6 or 7 or 5, like, it's kind of hard not to.
Now we get all the, like, really busted things, huh? That sounds right. I mean, like, following up Snapcaster, you want to take, like, Irenicus's Vile Duplication or Black Sun's Twilight. There's also Thassa, by the way.
That's what Marcus is recommending.
Yeah. I think Thassa is a good choice. And then we hope for, like, Thassa, by the way, the important part of Thassa, besides the fact that she's a 4 mana, 6/5 indestructible, the important part of Thassa is that at the beginning of our end step, we can exile one of our creatures and then bring it back. So any enter the battlefield effects will go off again. Things like that.
He says, I've done it.
Okay. First of all, hi, Marcus. How are you? Happy Magic Monday, as always.
Nice to see ya.
It's a big week. Don't forget, Early Access, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, is this Thursday, everybody. This Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern and going for a long period of time.
This is the Liliana that looks like Angelina Jolie.
Ooh. Search for Azcanta? Ooh. What does Agent of Rafine do? 2 mana tap, choose an opponent, conjure a duplicate of the top card of their library into your hand. It perpetually gains. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast this spell. Then they exile the top card of their library face down. I mean, obviously, there's insane white cards here. There's Sarah the Benevolent, which is just an incredible card. Yeah. Harmonious Archon, which is a very strange one. And Emil the Blessed. Exile another creature you control, then return to the battlefield under your owner's control. It's got to be Emil, I think. Right? Because this says, whenever another creature enters under your control, you may pay a green or a white. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If it's a unicorn, put 2 counters on it instead. But, like, with Thassa and this, you just make a blue-white blink deck. Seems pretty good. It's a mythic for a reason. So, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
You can check out what Marcus is talking about, I guess.
Okay, so when he says I've done it, he was not talking about this combo. He was talking about having every member of his team that it is possible to have in Violet.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Congrats.
that is pretty great.
Yeah.
He says, I hatched 2 Hisuian Zorua
Hell yeah, you got both of those words.
from a batch of 63 eggs.
Okay.
That
Very
sounds
nice.
crazy.
Yeah,
and
it
then
does.
he says, Chupacabra.
You got it.
ETB kill a thing.
Yeah, so that would have been a good choice from the last pack, but I like the MEL going with blue-white blink, and it allows us to do Spirited Companion. When it enters, draw a card. So you just blink it every turn, draw a card every turn.
He's so fluffy.
He's also an awesome dog. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, so we don't care about that as much with Rona here, but yeah, I mean, like, Spirited Companion's great. Siege Rhino would also be pretty damn good. When it enters, each opponent loses 3 and you gain 3. But I think we can stick with this. Look, Amy, it's Slimefoot and Squee.
Nice.
But there's Soul Herder.
Oh.
Whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, which is what Blink does, they exile and then come back, put a +1/+1 counter on Soul Herder. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile another target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. That's exactly what we want to be doing. Our deck is seeming very synergistic right off the bat, which makes me very happy.
I feel like that dude's legs are just a bit too long. Yeah.
It's
a
a
slight disproportionate sort of deal, especially with his head being so small.
Amy's going to be very upset. This is a spirit.
It doesn't fly.
It does not have flying.
Fuck that thing.
Jesus Christ.
Marcus says, well done, Amy. You pronounced a word PokeTubers have trouble saying.
Right?
Wow.
Hisuian, I believe, is the one that he's referring to. But Marcus, as always, correct me if I am wrong.
Tell Jayanna and Erica that you said that.
Good point. Very good point. Sublime Epiphany, while expensive, works really well with Snapcaster Mage, I believe.
Did y'all see that?
No.
I just, spat out a thing.
Ew.
Because I was drinking my milkshake through my straw, but there's, every once in a while, there's, a piece of candy in there.
Oh.
And I took my mouth off the straw, and the candy, sucked out and fell out.
Amazing.
Onto my lap.
Wow.
Erica's here. Speak of the devil.
Yeah. It's like she heard you.
I guess she did. She says, oh, hi, friends.
What is up, Erica?
And Marcus says, cakes on a brain.
Okay, so this won't work as well as we want it to. Because basically it has an ETB effect, but it's countering a thing. Which is not going to really happen at the ends of our turns.
Well, we need to save that for whoever took Sharknado anyway.
But we could take Archangel Elspeth. That card did pretty well for us last week when we used it.
Yeah.
There's also Collective Effort, 3 mana, escalate, tap an untapped creature you control, which would work really. Destroy a creature, destroy an enchantment, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature target player controls. Oh no. Am I stupid? I want to take this. People can let me know, but I want to take that. Oh my goodness. There's another Chin Gataxias, Amy.
Ooh.
Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, draw a card. Exile it, return to the battlefield transformed only as a sorcery and only if you have 7 or more cards in hand. That's not going to happen. But there's also Teferi, Master of Time.
How about that, Marcus? What?
Yeah, I think I'm contractually obligated with Marcus in chat to take this Teferi. And trust me, it's a real hard leap. This card's not good, you know? So
yeah, it's tough, but I guess we have to take Teferi.
I'll force myself to take this really good mythic in our colors.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
It came back.
Nobody took Shark Typhoon.
There's also this blue-white thing down here.
Yeah, which when it enters, you gain 3 and draw a card.
Ooh, that's pretty good. So Erica says hi to Marcus. Marcus says hi to Erica. Marcus, tell Erica the thing. He says Great Shark is a counterspell on a body.
Yeah. Oh my god, what is Micaiah still doing here?
Holy shit.
When it enters, if it was kicked, it's not going to be kicked. So, I mean, it's Macias. I love Macias. And you can activate him on your turn, blink him, he comes back. Oh, but he comes back as a 0/0. Never mind. You can't blink him. Don't blink Macias. Don't make don't make that mistake.
Oh my gosh.
He would die, and that would be bad. Search for Escanta? Jesus.
Nice.
Okay.
It came back.
Right? All of these cards are coming back. Am I doing this wrong? Holy shit, the land came back too?
We're in the right colors.
Again, that doesn't necessarily... Yeah, this too, when it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 any number of times. So it's not kicker. You have the opportunity to play it if it gets blinked. Or pay it, I guess, if it gets blinked. Okay, so nothing here. I'll take the land because it's part white. And we get Mirari Conjecture. All right, on color, rare or mythic. This should not be hard. It apparently was hard. What do you do? When it enters, conjure a duplicate of target spell into your hand. That card perpetually gains what you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast this spell.
Marcus says portal.
Portal? You think so? When it enters, each opponent sacks 3 permanents, or 3 creatures. Damn it, Marcus, you're so smart. I was like, ooh, Banishing Light, that's fun. Yeah, it gets rid of 1 thing, you fool. This gets rid of 3. Marcus is so right. God.
Erica says, I'm living my best life, dude. I cannot believe that people are talking about Persona 3 in 2023.
Hell yeah. Congrats, Erica. That's really cool.
And Marcus says, funny you should say that. I consider that the worst Teferi.
Ooh. Okay.
All
Interesting.
Right. All right.
What do you do? When it enters, you may cast an instant, a sorcery, or an artifact from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Exile it instead if it would be cast. That's amazing. Ugin is fine. That's not really what we're trying to do here. This does do cool things because when it enters, you can steal one of their things, but it's you only steal that thing until this leaves. So basically, if you blink it, you would basically be able to say like, oh, that thing I took is not as scary as that thing on your field. So you can have that thing back. I'm going to blink my guy, and then when it comes back in, I take your scarier thing. But I'll take the 7 mana Scholar Sphinx thing.
So Marcus says Amy pronounced Hiswian correctly first try.
Right? With no coaching.
I'm going to say that again, Erica, so you can hear me.
Jesus Christ.
Amy pronounced Hiswian correctly first try.
Wow. Everybody good? That was... Anyway. Whirler Rogue. When it enters, make 2 Thopters. So every turn you can get 2 1/1 flyers by blinking this. Every turn.
Nice.
I liked Erica's joke. Ugin the Ineffable was the card that we did not pick earlier.
Cannot be effed.
It's so good. There's Meteor Golem as well. I think we need to lower our curve a little bit. So I'm not going to take the 7-drop. It will probably come back. But I'm going to take this Whirler Rogue just to make sure that we don't have to worry about it coming back or not. Very, very good.
But it would come back because it's a whirler.
We could also... Nice. We could also Key to the Archive. That's a good one if Meteor Golem doesn't come back for whatever reason. Yeah. So that's good.
Marcus says, don't even try to F with Ugin. Key to the Archive is amazing, he says.
Damn it. See? This is what I'm talking about. What do you do? Counter a spell, seek a card with the same mana value as that spell. There's also
that art
Narset.
is fucking sick.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's very good. What does Narset do? Creatures you control have prowess. Whenever she attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than her power from a graveyard and copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Wow. I guess. I guess. Sure.
Erica says, oh, also the Tony Awards were last night.
Ooh. Were you happy with the recipients? The winners, whatever you want to call them?
Results.
Heraldic Banner, when it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+0. There's also Cavalier of Dawn when it enters. Destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Its controller makes a 3/3 golem. And when it dies, return an artifact or enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. It's that one, by the way, Urabrask. But in Phyrexian text, it's just that when you highlight it, it shows you the big thing. There's also a Gruul mythic, Amy.
Cool.
And it is cool because it does have an enter the battlefield effect as well. In fact, two, because it has Riot. But yeah, when it enters, you choose either that it fights or you destroy a land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability, which is cool.
Marcus says Narset would be great to splash.
Yes. Yeah, and we have the Needle Verge pathway. We're already we're already, somewhat of the way there.
He says hopefully Clifftop Retreat wheels.
Ooh, okay. That would be good. What do? When it enters, choose one. Make a 1/1 bird, bounce something, or draw a card. There's also Sune's Intervention. Choose one or more, make 2 knights, seek an online permanent with mana value 3 or less, destroy an artifact, destroy an enchantment, or gain 3 life. I think I'm going to go with the Blink stuff. Look, Winota.
Yeah.
It's Fibblethip. It's Ilharg.
Yeah.
What does Static Net do? Just steal one of their things? Gain 2 and make a tapped Power Stone. Vesuvian Mist. No. Surveil 1, draw a card. I mean, what does Fibblethip do? When he enters, draw a card. If it entered from your library or was cast from your library, draw 2 instead when he becomes the target of a spell. So yeah, it's just going to be Static Net, I think. You can read chat. I'm just going to pick random... Oh, Teleportation Circle! And Momentary Blink in the same pack? Why do you do this to me? God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will not get a card back out of this pack. That is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
But we got Quantum Leap.
Yeah. Notably, Alrund's Epiphany does exile when you cast it. So we would not be able to do nonsense with like Snapcaster Mage and stuff. So no worries there. Ishkana, Amy. Is it Karn Silex? I don't think so. What's Forsaken Crossroads? Choose a color, scry 1, add 1 mana of the chosen color. I mean, I guess. Yeah, probably that.
Erica says, Into the Woods didn't win anything. Sweeney Todd won Best Lighting Design, which was cool.
Okay.
And both Best Featured Actor and Best Actor in a Musical winners are Black non-binary performers.
Wow.
Heart.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So Sacred Foundry came back.
Oh.
But so did Meteor Golem.
Hell yes. Take it.
Oh, God, it's so expensive.
So, it's one card. How many other 7-drops do we have?
1, 2? Oh, but the Temple of Triumph.
See?
Rewarded.
Triumphantly rewarded, I say.
Rewarded. And Clifftop Retreat. Yeah, rewarded.
Yep.
Okay, everybody. Yep. I get it. We'll play Winota.
We'll play Winota.
I mean, sure.
Because the Winota deck that we had always works out really, really well.
Nope, I've never whiffed on Winota once. Never whiffed once on Winota, everybody. Who are we drafting with? Hot Garbage, Bagel Bites, the Shady Llama 4, Rowdy A-Train, Zonak, I'm Vince, and the 4th Thera. Oh, Circuit Mender. Ooh. When it enters, you gain 3 life. And when it leaves, draw a card. That's incredible for us.
And it's a bug. A cute little bug.
Amy, look.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Oh, Mole Drifter. What? And Charming Prince?
Considerably less cute than the Mole Drifter.
It's Mole Drifter. Like, Invasion is not it, because when it enters, you make X knights, but we're not going to be able to pay X if we blink it.
Dave is here and says, if it isn't the best YouTube MTG content creators, my opinion, and also future enterprise runners of the million units sold patented Geek for All Handland seat covers, card sleeves, deck boxes, and sun hats. TMRR. Oh my gosh, Dave.
I think Dave is really fishing to get control of all our accounts. so that he can like just do this for us. Like we'll let him know what money we have. Holy shit, it's Elishnorn. We have no ramp in this deck at all, right? Like we know this.
There's that thing.
Yeah, but this is a wheel. Nobody's in these colors. Besides, it's only until it leaves the battlefield, so blinking it doesn't really work. Again, it's that same idea.
So take Elishnorn.
It's gotta be Elishnorn. Amy, how many 7-drops do we have?
Well, now we have 3.
You draw cards equal to its power. I mean, it would be 2, but that's fine. Yeah, we can make this work.
He says, hi, Erica and Marcus Hart. And Erica says, no, Joe. Elrond is in the next set.
Yeah, his character from Lord of the Rings. Is
Okay. Marcus.
I might have it on the brain for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Early access, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, this Thursday. Holy shit, it's Teferi in our colors again. Jesus.
Is this one better, Marcus?
I mean...
Speaking of Marcus, he says, I agree, Dave, the best. Dave goes, Winota! Winota! And then Erica goes, Joe, I've seen you whiff with Winota 4 times, literally just against me.
Yeah, in one game. in one game.
Yep. He says, much. I hope Rewind wheels.
Yeah, or Thraben Inspector. I mean, that's a good
That's a
ETB
good
effect.
Let's see.
This deck is sick.
Dave says, but you do have a Geek for All ramp cover and coasters. Ramp cover? What the heck is a ramp cover? You would specifically not cover a ramp just so that you would have like more traction on the ramp. It would take away your traction and you would fall. And that, negates the purpose of a ramp.
Oh, Rip Apart. Okay, sure. I'll take a Rip Apart. Hopefully Illyrios comes back. Or the land, of course. I'd take Inscription as well. Rip Apart is pretty good. Especially in a cube. You want the ability to get artifacts and enchantments if you really need it. But otherwise, 3 damage is pretty nice too. Oh my god, it's the other Elishnorn.
Marcus.
Oh, but there's Yorion.
Oh, sick.
It's Yorion.
Erica says, I'm very here for Dave's movie studio president smoking a cigar, assuring you that you'll be a S-T-A-H, or is that star?
You'll be a star, kid, a star.
Oh, okay. Energy.
Yep.
Yes, that's perfect. I love it so much.
And with the way that Dave says shock,
exactly.
He would absolutely say it that way.
And
oh, Erica, no!
If you don't take Elishnorn, you don't love me. We took the other Elishnorn.
We do have the better Elishnorn. The big girl, if you will.
The one where she's doing like a sexy pose, like,
Oh God, which of these is correct?
Dave says, well, if your deck isn't ramping, you can be reminded the A+ Worlds strat.
Sorry, I was not paying enough attention. Mysterious Limousine. What do you do when it enters the battlefield? Exile up to 1 target creature. Its controller seeks a creature. Holy shit, that's good. It's from Alchemy. God damn.
Oh.
You just blink this thing and steal one of their things, and then they can get another one, but then you just steal that one? Holy crap. This card's great.
Sounds good.
Just exile the thing every turn. Destroy it to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Still, this one, for sure. This deck is gross. I'm going to need so much help with cuts. Don't worry, I'm amazing at this.
Look, I love it.
You love Skrelv. I know you love Skrelv. What is Luris? Are you the thing? No. There's like Mercurial. Cast it on a creature spell, put an oil counter on it. No. Oh God. What it nothing? Ew.
It's Omnath before he turns all not flubbery.
Yep. It's Charming Prince. Like we could take the lands. I think 3 red sources is probably fine. Steam vents? Damn it. Okay. Fine. I'll be the adult and choose the land I'm supposed to pick. I'll take the deputy. Draw cards.
But did you shoot the deputy?
No. I shot the sheriff, though.
Okay.
March?
That's fine.
Okay.
We need removal.
That's fair.
Okay.
In cube, what cards are going to be in cube that I would need to remove?
Jayanna says, here it comes. ... Hi, Jayanna. She says, Merry Magic Monday, you magical maniacs, with a sunflower, a leaf, and a sun.
Merry Magic Monday to you as well, Jay Anna. Good to see you.
Yes.
Illyrios came back.
Oh, nice.
Hell yes.
Nobody actually wants him, though.
What? He's so good.
He's too full of himself.
Yeah, but every turn you make a 3/2 if you blink him.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit.
Not good enough. Dave says, wow, only one, though?
Both of these came back.
Marcus did like touch before, so it's probably what he meant there.
All right, and Electrolyze goes in the sideboard, although we could play it. Okay, well, did we genuinely, did we pick a single card? No. Well, Chromatic Orrery, I suppose. This has to be our deck box because everything else gets played. Everything else gets played. All right, we got to cut 15 cards.
Okay, chat.
Jesus,
go.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you have Yorian, so you can
you're
play
absolutely
60
right.
cards.
I absolutely put Yorian as my Whoa, what is happening here?
I'm right, guys.
Stop that right now. All right.
Add some lands.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you're done.
No, we're still going to have to make cuts.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Don't you need 60 cards?
Yes.
Marcus, what do we do?
Hey, Erica also knows damn well what she's doing. Much better than I.
Erica, what do we do?
1, 2. 1, 2.
Speaking of Erica, she says, you can't just pass a Layla like that without even acknowledging. You just...
She's right.
Marcus says, scheme Vince.
For that, I'm very sorry.
Dave says, A+ World's Secret patented Geek for All strat when you have nada else, hand land, and bluff till the opponent overthinks it.
Yep.
Got it. Marcus says, March, oh, you read that already. We need removal. We need at least 24 lands now.
That's okay. That would mean we would play 61 cards, or we would take one card out. So we need one cut out of this whole deck.
Ha! How about that?
One cut.
Bitch.
Jesus. First of all, let's clarify. Who are we calling a bitch in this situation?
Everybody. Everybody who plays against us is gonna be a bitch.
Is it just Mirari conjecture? How many instants and sorceries do we have? 4 instants and 2 sorceries? It's just Mirari conjecture. Goodbye. And then we can put 2 more of these. And 2 more of these. And we're good. That's 60. Oh no, actually, that's 1 too many. That's 60 cards. We did it.
Marcus thought Winota, maybe.
Really? That makes sense. We don't have a lot of... How many humans do we have? Let's check. Humans? 9 humans? Why would we cut Winota? We have 9 humans. I'm somewhat being sarcastic, but also not. This is a human. This is a human. This is a human. This is a human.
You're a human. I'm a human. Erica says, how dare you disrespect a fairy during Pride of all months? Fair enough.
It's true. And happy Pride, everybody.
Yes. Dave goes, Winota. Erica says, I would play 25 lands personally. And Marcus says, we're not an aggro deck.
Yeah, which is why we don't play Winota. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Excuse me. Since when is blue, white, red not an aggro deck? Sorry, I couldn't even do it. Anyway, yeah, this is great. Yeah, we want to get up to our 9-drop, so we're definitely not an aggro deck. Aggro decks would want to win before turn 5, or on turn 5, or whatever.
Do we have enough land? How much do we have?
We have 24 now.
Okay. So we're done.
Yeah, we have exactly 24 land. We have exactly 60 cards.
Let's do this shit up.
Jesus.
Sorry to everyone with headphones.
Say,
Tonight is just a problem for you. I apologize.
I mean,
I should have warned you before we began.
It probably wasn't a problem for them before when you were all up in their ear whispering to them. You know, don't. And
Amy pronounced something correctly.
I'm sorry.
First try.
Jana's here. You should tell her.
Oh, yes. What was the word?
Hiswian.
Jana. Amy pronounced Hiswian correctly. First time. Without help.
Please.
I just thought you should know.
Please stop. I can't take it. Oh my god. All right, what are our percentages? 51 and 51 and 9? Maybe we just add another mountain? That seems like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources for 1, 2, 3 red pips in the deck. I think that's good enough. Let's just go like that, because we'll take Erica's advice. I read it, but you can read it out loud. I
would still cut conjecture for the 25th land.
Yeah, and I agree. I don't need conjecture by any means. So
perfect. Dave says, all I need is some card whip sounds, and this could be the ASMR MTG stream of my dreams.
Can you get some from over there?
Yeah.
2 or 3. Your choice. Dealer's choice, Amy.
Let's see. You can do it with all of these.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'll show my wives off.
Show my wives
to Erica. She loves them too.
I'm going to get it a little closer. Because we don't... The lighting ain't great. I won't lie to you. It ain't great right there. There we go. Now you can see them a little better.
Erica says, Amy practicing her late night after dark announcer voice. I respect it.
And for Dave's benefit, that doing anything for you?
Geek for all ASMR.
I literally took these cards out away from these cards because I said to myself, I don't want to flick the valuable cards. I'll flick the arena codes that we've already given away. And then instead, I literally only flicked the mythics and the rare, and not
your body
the arena.
wanted to reject them. You tried, but your body wanted to reject them.
It's going to be a long week, y'all. It's going to be a long week. Let's play this deck and see what happens with a 60-card cube deck, shall we?
Marcus says, Brian Kibler much?
Yeah. Brian Kibler is a noted pro who is known very much for doing just that thing. Playing in Sire Mutt. Well, 3 land. We have all 3 of our colors. A 2, a 3, a 3, and a 4. Means I guess we keep? Sure. Steam Vents can enter tapped on turn 1. Yes, it still can. We drew Thassa.
Sick.
It is pretty sick. We want the white next, I guess. Menagerie Curator. Don't remember what it does. Kinda don't care. It's a 3/1 lifelink. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Whenever you cast a creature spell that doesn't share a creature type with a creature card in your library, draw a card. Huh. Spring Bloom Druid. They may sack a land, which they did, to search for up to 2 basics, put them on the battlefield, tapped, and then shuffle. They just played Harrow, by the way, and they searched for an island and a swamp. So they're playing 3 colors, notably. Just FYI, 3 colors. Let's go ahead and play... Oh, because that just... It did its thing already, so... Let's play Illyrios. Next turn we can play Thassa and just start blinking Illyrios over and over again. No attacks. I guess I'll wait. I probably could have just done it, but they have, like, if they tap their 1/3 again, then, like, Illyrios' token can just get in and it would be great. Or we could play Narset next turn. Which do we want? A 3/4 with giving everything prowess? Whenever she attacks, exile a non-creature, non-land with mana value less than that from a graveyard and copy it. We don't have that. Okay. You may cast the copy, because you can't cast lands. Search for Iskanta. I know that card. It's in this deck. Champion of Wits. They get to draw a card. Oh, they draw 2 cards.
Oh.
Because, I guess, a Naga Wizard is not a creature type in their deck. And, by the way, notably, that means there are no other Naga, but there are also no other Wizards. So whereas Naga would be one that you wouldn't expect them to have another one of, they also have no other Wizards in their whole library either.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. There aren't any Wizards that, like, off the top of my head, I'd be like, uh-oh, what if they have this? Like, I would have no goddamn idea.
What about Gandalf?
All right, let's... yeah, again, that's the next set. Erica, talk to us about this. All right, so that'll happen. Now we can play Thassa. And blink Illyrios. So that we get the token again. Thanks. Who wants a 3/2 every turn? This guy. Me, please.
Erica says also Pokemon TCG Update.
Okay.
Have been having lots of fun with the online client. They have a Hearthstone-style card crafting system, so making competitive decks is relatively easy.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
Very cool.
All right, there goes Illyrios. Unfortunate, but we can still gain 3 life and draw a card every turn with this Circuit Mender, so I'm okay, I think.
He's so cute.
All right, so... Electrolyze? Narset?
Marcus says, okay, Geek for All fam, I need some help. My team needs a good rock type that isn't Tyranitar.
Ooh.
Tyranitar's a rock type?
Yeah, it's Rock Dark. I thought I told you that.
I don't know, maybe, but I just didn't remember.
All right, let's gain 3 more life and draw a card, shall we? Thank you. It left the battlefield, so I draw... Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross. It's so good.
Erica says, I'm currently about 80% done with building the Gardevoir EX deck.
That's sick.
She says, which game, Marcus? Dave Mann says, Stackataka? Shuckle?
Shuckle. Shuckle is an interesting rock type for sure.
Is Stackataka an actual Pokemon?
Genuinely, if it is, I have never heard of it before, but that does not mean that it is not.
Because that is dumb as hell.
Rhyperior is a fun one. Emiel the Blessed. Whenever another creature enters, pay a white to give it a counter. Okay. Very good, very good. It's a 5/4 menace. Because they killed our Circuit Mender. It says whenever another. Could play Narset, though. Really?
Sorry.
Alright, so I'm going to try this. They're tapped out, right? We're fine. I'll let them have their... Oh, they have 1 mana with the Menagerie Curator guy. Alright, so I'll gain more life, go to 29. We drew Thraben Inspector. Hell yes. And we have enough white for this. So, Thraben Inspector first. No, we want to Electrolyze here. My bad. Electrolyze first. Targeting that. Submit. Submit. Draw a card. Ether Channeler. Make a bird or bounce one of their things. Or draw a card. I think I just make a bird. Then Thassa targets Ether Channeler.
I feel like this dude's a little sexy, but he gives you a bird, so it negates it.
Alright, so I'll bounce their Menagerie Curator because I can. Just doing different things every turn. They transform, search for Iskanta.
Lily is here and says, Geek for All, hi, I can't stay, but I wanted to say hello and send all the good vibes with 2 waves.
Lily,
Sometimes I feel like people use those as claps, but I assume that they're waves here.
but that's really cool, Lily. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
Thanks for popping in and acknowledging us.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
We appreciate the vibes. I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
We could always use it. Really?
It's Doom Whisperer. Oh, Teferi. Teferi's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So Marcus says main series. You acknowledged what Dave said. Shuckle is actually sneakily OP, Marcus says.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with that.
Erica says Stakataka is one of the Ultra Beasts from Sun and Moon.
There we go. That's why.
That's a really dumb name. And she says, I like Glamora personally.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay.
Marcus says, I have shiny Glamora. He's beautiful.
Nice.
And then Erica says, also, Marcus, if you do use a shuckle, please name it Shuck Around so you can tell your opponent, shuck around and find out.
Yep. It's a good point.
Very nice.
All right, so basically I'm going to put them in a loop where they have to play Doom Whisperer every turn, I suppose. Return another target non-land permanent. Doom Whisperer can go away. Bounce it back to your hand. That's still the end of my turn. That's fine. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Nissa. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under their control, add 1 mana of any color. Then, if it's the second time this ability is resolved this turn, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an elf or an elemental. Did they just... Oh, because it's Augur of Autumn. So they can play lands from the top of their library. So yeah, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an elf or an elemental. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom in a random order. Okay.
Nice.
Interesting.
I love me some Nissa.
She's pretty great. Draw a card. You may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Nissa's ability will trigger a second time. Oh, they had to have drawn a land, though. And it does not seem like they did. So, never mind.
Uh-oh.
Good. That's a good thing for me. I appreciate that.
Yes, it is.
Doom Whisperer.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I yelled over you.
That was kind of gross.
Yeah. Yeah, it yells, too. We don't have our headphones on, but it goes or whatever, so...
Oh, that just sounds like a cute little cat.
It's real weird. I'll give you that.
Marcus says, shucky ducky quack quack.
Yep. Yep. Good old Booker T, man. That's hilarious.
The worst. Erica says, or you could use my favorite underrated rock type. Cradily?
Cradilly.
Oh.
You've seen it before. It's the thing with it's one of the things with dicks coming out of its head.
Oh. Well, there's a million of those.
All right, I'll decline to pay that because I'm also going to drop Teferi. Prowess triggers! Because everybody has prowess. Thanks, Narset. You're the best. And now Thassa is a creature as well. God damn. I'm going to draw a card and discard a card because I have a land in my hand. Bye. And then... She's indestructible. Attack for 6.
That underboob, though.
For who?
Thassa.
For Thassa.
It's legit.
Exiling Ether Channeler to bounce Doom Whisperer again. Perfect. It's a never-ending cycle. Get the hell out of here with your gross-ass 6/6 flying trample. And then if I have to next turn, I'll just steal it with Touch the Spirit Realm. All right. First landfall trigger of the turn. They make a black. Basically, I can, play Yorion and just blink everything if I have to. Blink all my stuff. You may draw cards equal to his power if you do discard 2 cards. So they draw 4, discard 2. Land. Makes sense. Okay. Eradicator Valkyrie. Flying lifelink hexproof from Planeswalkers. Okay. So we won't be able to use Teferi on it, but I mean, you know, still. Pass to attackers. I'm going to take my turn. I know I could have activated Teferi on their turn. I am fully aware. I chose not to. I'll activate Teferi now to draw, then discard. We drew Whirler Rogue. Whirler Rogue comes out. I will not be putting counters on it. I will not be putting counters on the flyers either. And then I will... Nope. I will put Yorion in my hand. They already know it exists, so I might as well. Combat. 6 again. Again, she is indestructible. They take 6 and go to 11. Notably, as a reminder, we are still at 29. Just FYI. I'm going to blink Whirler Rogue now and get 2 more Thopters.
Speaking of whirlers, we met a woman who used to be a baton twirler, and she twirled inflatable dicks.
Blow up penises.
And it was great.
It looked beautiful. Like, really dumb and weird, but each opponent sacks a non-token creature or planeswalker. Okay. I guess I'll sack my 1/1 bird. Oh, it's a non-token, right? Interesting. That's really tough, actually. Probably Thraben Inspector?
Marcus says, I'd like less overlap with the rest of the team. Now you see my problem. I was considering Soul Rock and Lunatone, but I use Armor Rogue and Gardevoir.
And Zimone and Dina.
Oh.
They have 4 cards left in their library.
Mill them out.
I will. I absolutely will. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Because ain't no way they're milling us.
They're definitely not milling us, and we're at 29. I don't think they're killing us either.
Milling or killing. Or shilling, or...
Alright, so this is Flying Lifelink Hexproof from Planeswalkers. So let's -3 Teferi, phase out their token, then pass to blockers 1, 2, 3. Block. If they have pump or something, congrats, I suppose. They gain 4 life. You're not losing this game by taking damage, I assure you of that, but you can lose your dumb flyer. That's for sure. I will take my turn. We drew Cavalier of Dawn. So we can destroy one of their things and give them a 3/3. What's going to help them win? What is this flip? For each opponent, destroy up to 1 creature or planeswalker. They can pay 5, only as a sorcery, only if 8 or more cards in their graveyard. I have 7, so that would work if they are able to get rid of like one of my things. Sack another creature, draw a card. They can absolutely do that. I don't care. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one or more opponents, the controller may pay 1 life to draw a card. Okay. And then they can discard X cards, exile the top X cards of my library, and they can play lands and cast spells from among them without paying their mana costs. Okay.
Is that always what the face looked like?
Yes, I believe so.
Weird.
I am going to play Cavalier of Dawn. I am going to kill Shieldred and give them a 3/3. I am not going to give it a counter. I'm then going to...
Marcus says Gix.
I'm gonna touch the Spirit Realm on Gix. Gix was still worrisome to me. lots of prowess triggers, but I'm going to touch the Spirit Realm and borrow this Gix forever. Goodbye, thank you. I am then going to not draw and discard. That would be silly. Let's go. They conceded. Yep.
Thank you, Sire Mutt.
Did you have fun in the match?
In fact, we did. Thanks for asking.
We really did. God damn. Slow and Steady wins this race, folks. 4 cards left in their library. Yep. Turns out, Marcus was mentioning before, something about like removal being good. I don't think that's why we won. It's definitely why. It's like definitely up there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like their candle was burning at both ends. So
we were blinking a lot. I really like this blink strategy a lot. A lot. Duff, 9157. Yeah, this deck seems cool so far. We'll see. Okay. We notably do not have blue, which makes this hand real dumb. So we are going to have to mulligan this one.
okay.
Because this costs 5, and we only have 3 land anyway. 4, 4, and 7. They have already mulliganed as well. So we're both going to 6 cards. Now I only have 2 colors here, which is awkward. 3, 4, 5, 2.
Okay.
And 4. So I would put back Cavalier, but I think I keep this hand.
Okay.
Put back Cavalier. 1 land in this hand is great.
At least your lands are the same color as the cards that you have in the hand.
There's the land. We got there. We did it. Okay, I feel much better. Obviously, a 4th land is necessary. And if it's a blue, that would be even better. Rona. Okay, Macias. What's up, buddy? Macias would be a 1/1, so let's play the Mercurial Spell Dancer. What do you do again?
She dances with spells, Joe.
Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on it. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you may remove 2 oil counters from her. If you do, when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy it. Okay. Interesting. Soul Herder, whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, put a counter on this. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile another creature you control, then return to the battlefield. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We also have Teleportation Circle, by the way, which is very cool. Rona, allowing them to draw and then discard. They are notably in the same colors as us. Rona, whenever you cast a legendary spell, untap her. Tap her to draw, then discard. And then for 5 and a black or 2 life, they transform her into a 5/5 trample. Whenever a source deals damage to her, we exile a card. They played Soul Herder.
Twinning.
Yeah, they got theirs started before us. So that's probably bad. We drew the blue. Soul Herder.
Now we're really twinning. Duff 9157.
I'll definitely. Oh shit! It works for both creatures. No, that's
I don't know
bad.
what that meant.
So Soul Herder says whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, put a counter on it. So our Soul Herder and their Soul Herder will both get counters whenever either creature on either side of the field gets blinked.
Boom.
And Soul Herder blinks every turn.
I don't know how Soul Herder blinks at all. It doesn't even have a face.
Nice. Its face is like a star of some
It's a
sort.
sun.
This is so interesting.
Oh, Mr. Sun. Sun.
We drew another land. Does Teferi work here? It doesn't even work here. Anyway, sorry. That's not what I meant. It's fine. This only exiles creatures, so it won't keep the oil counters, but I think I'll live. Draw, then discard.
I feel like my earring keeps turning around.
We drew a Thraben Inspector. That's a good one. No attacks. Target this. Blinky blink. Teferi might die here. Actually, I guess our Soul Herder becomes a 4/4, which is good. They draw, then discard as well. Our decks are similar. Help. We will take the action. Both Soul Herders get bigger. Spell Dancer can't be blocked. Oh, good point. But still. I actually want it back on blocks to block their Soul Herder. Because basically I'm going to block one of the 3/3. Like, if they swing out at Teferi, then yeah, he's just dead. But cast out. Targeting Soul Herder. Wow. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how we win this game, y'all. Not looking great for your heroes.
Yorian. That's how we win.
That's Yorian would cost 8 mana over 2 turns.
I made something up.
Alright, so Teferi's dead regardless. So I might as well go like this and phase out their Soul Herder. And then do no blocks because he would have been dead even if we hadn't minused him and had still blocked one of their things. 5th land means Thraben Inspector.
Phase out Soul Herder. You lose to Fairy either way.
I got you, Marcus. You and me, buddy. I got you.
Yours, not theirs.
You can't. It was creature you don't control, right? Target creature you don't control phases out. I would have. I would have saved our creature. I can't. You're not allowed. Blink the Thraben. Get another clue. Get a clue. Nothing? Not even
Do
a
we
smile?
have clues?
Yeah, we have 2.
We have 2 clues.
I know, because when Thraben Inspector
Don't
enters...
tell me to get a clue. We've got 2. How many fucking clues do you want?
All the clues, Amy.
Hence worse to Fairy. Yep.
They forgot to tap Rona to... Well, maybe they didn't. Maybe this card is not a card that they wanted to do that with, but... They played God Eternal Oketra, by the way. 3/6 double strike. Every creature that they play, they make a 4/4 zombie with vigilance.
It's legit. I like that art a lot, too.
We go to 8.
Boo.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how we win this game. They got their engine started a lot faster than us, and theirs worked a lot better than ours. Like, if this game looked like our last game, maybe we would have had it. But instead, they are making a 3/3 every turn with first strike that is making their Soul Herder bigger. That's a huge problem. Yeah, like we can do nothing with any of this. So we'll play Whirler Rogue. I mean, we get 2 blockers a turn. Oh, sorry. We get 4 blockers here.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
that's not bad, but still, it's only 2 blockers a turn with that and Teleportation Circle. So...
I mean, 4 is a decent number of blockers.
Correct. I'm going to attack here again because maybe we live long enough. Because as Marcus reminded us, the 2/1 can't be blocked. So we will just go like this. And end our turn. Teleportation Circle, blinking Whirler Rogue. Yes, their Soul Herder gets bigger. Spoilers, I'm going to block it with a 1/1, so it doesn't really matter. And then I will pass to the end of my turn. If they're able to give it trample in some way or whatever.
Micaeus the Poonarch.
Cavalier of Gales. So they get a 4/4, and whenever it enters, they draw 3, and they brainstorm. They draw 3, and then put 2 cards from their hand on top of their library in any order. So they now have 4 cards in their hand. They will put 2 back in any order and have 2 cards in their hand. They are notably tapped out because they have the same number of land as us in the same distribution of colors as we do.
Because they know what's good.
Oh, never mind. I lied to you. They now don't. Pass to attackers. A 3/6 double strike. 3 3/3s with first strike, and an 8/8.
Fucker.
I'm telling you, man. We do not win this game. Take 6, go to 2. Take 6, go to 2. I don't think there is a single card that we drafted that will win us this game if we draw it, but I will absolutely play to my outs. And not concede. Never concede. 8/8 kills the 1/1. What a surprise. And then they get to exile at the end of their turn and make another 3/3, or do they want to draw more cards? They make another 3/3. I mean, yeah, you put the pressure on. I am losing this game by a lot. So yeah, that resolves as that. They now have a 9/9 Soul Herder. Take my turn. We drew Elishnorn, but cannot cast her because she is too expensive. Notably, if we did draw Elishnorn, would only kill the Blade Splicer, which also notably would get rid of that engine from them, but still not good enough. So we can play Machias for X equals 4. Yes. Auto pay. Machias is a 4/4.
And a Poonarch.
And a Poonarch. I heard that. I've heard that about him. And then we can go to combat. Go to combat. And attack for 2. Unblockable. They take 2. Go to 14. We are at 2. We end our turn. We blink the Whirler Rogue, get 2 more blockers, and it will not be enough. Just FYI. If they swing out, which they should. Past the end of the turn. Because basically, Machias...
I've always called him that. Yeah.
Swinging with everybody. Pass to blockers. All right, let's see if we can do this correctly. And by correctly, I mean we're going to die anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Block their biggest things. That 1/3 can't stop my 1/2. One of your 3/3s can go down to my 4/4, and I'll finally kill your Blade Splicer as I die from Hell's Heart and all that. I stab at thee. -7 from just first strike. No combat damage happened. No regular combat damage happened. So
wow. Thank you, Duff9157.
Okay, we are 1-1. We came across another deck similar to ours, but theirs was 40 cards and ours was 60. So let's see what this game looks like.
I mean, this looks like a giant butthole.
Pa 132, 173. We do have 3 land in our colors. We don't have any red cards in hand, so that's good. A 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Okay. Let's play stuff on curve, shall we? Just keep drawing land for the next, 2 or 3 turns. There we go. Okay. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Obscura Polymorphist is good, yeah. Alright, they need to play a creature this turn. That's what I need them to do. Opponent, if you would be so kind. Please play a creature this turn. Don't kill mine. I saw you mouse over it. Don't do that. Just play a creature.
There's so much dirt in my eye.
They played a creature! And it's one that we want to get rid of, too. I mean, I guess I do this and pay the 2 life, right? Pay the 2! Polymorphist by Rona.
Mm-hmm.
They can seek a creature card. It went into their hand, and now we hit them for 3 and then gain 3. So that 2 damage we took from Steam Vents, irrelevant. We are over our starting life total already.
Aha!
And we now have double blue. They played nothing. So we can go to combat. They have 3 mana open, so I'm just going to make them do it if they have it. There's a flash 3/1 to block our 3/1. Congrats, you did it. We gain 3 again. And we play Whirler Rogue. End the turn. Beautiful. 4 land on their side as well. Now, notably, Angel of Sanctions. Ooh, static net. Angel of Sanctions may exile target non-land permanent. Take Whirler Rogue, please. Take Whirler Rogue. Yes. Yes. Because basically now Angel of Sanctions can come in. Wow, okay. We're good on land deck. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're good for now. Angel of Sanctions enters the battlefield, steals the static net. Take that action. The static net is now under the Angel of Sanctions. Whirler Rogue comes back, makes 2 more Thopters, and we swing for 4, and they go to 13.
Nice.
We end our turn. And
No
pass.
blocks because they don't have anything to block with.
Correct, because they spent last turn stealing our Whirler Rogue, which we then were immediately able to get back.
Yep.
Next turn, even if we draw land, which deck we don't need anymore, we don't want any more land, we can still put Yorion in our hand, and that will be totally sufficient. What do you got? What does this do? Exile up to 1 target creature. Okay. Now, notably, we could exile one of our tokens post-combat or something to get a creature card into our hand if we blink this, which is pretty cool. I'll take my turn. Teferi. Choose up to 1 target artifact, up to 1 target creature, and up to 1 target land. Untap them if we control them. Tap them if we don't control them, and we gain 2 life. Look at the top 3. 1 into our hand and the rest in the bottom. I'm going to play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we put Yorion in our hand. I know that like next turn it would have meant that we could have done both, but I'm going to go to combat. Here, 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 and here. And see what happens. Basically, if y'all can't tell, they have already played flash creatures in the past. Whirler Rogue.
Whirling sharks in a typhoon.
Yeah. Whirler Rogue says that you can tap 2 untapped artifacts to make a creature unable to be blocked. I made sure that they couldn't block the Angel of Sanctions, so they can absolutely block anything else that they would like. Whirler Rogue is a good choice, actually. Quite a good choice. But Yorion is going to come in. It's going to blink the Obscura Polymorphist, and we're going to be able to get rid of their shark, which is very good, because we're going to play a flyer. We like our Angel of Sanctions as well. If they have a removal spell for it, congrats, I guess, because then they can kill the Angel of Sanctions and get rid of the Obscura Polymorphist as well. But we can then embalm the Angel of Sanctions back, steal back the static net. Okay. They didn't do it. Ah, they make a copy of it. Smart, smart. I like it. Elish Norn.
Oh.
On curve. Bam. They have 2/2s. Swing. Sure. You take 12. -6. And they had Elish Norn as their avatar.
Thank you, Pa. 13/21/73.
Erica, look what we did.
Ironically, your avatar didn't save you.
No, we're on Elish Norn's field as well. She feels right at home. God damn, what a draw. We didn't need it. Like, we were doing pretty damn well without Elish Norn, but I mean, that just, you could just close out the game. Why not?
It solidified it for sure.
Jesus, that was crazy. We didn't blink a single thing, I don't think. This is a blink deck.
I've blinked enough for both of us.
Wow. Wow. DB2 with Atraxa.
BD2.
Oh, what did I say? DB? Sorry. Yeah. Ooh, bad hand. Wow. 3, 3, 4, and 4. So any land makes this hand fine. Opponent goes first, so we could untap it, and it scries. Shit. I'm gonna mulligan. That's better. That's much better, actually. God damn. Okay. I think we have to get rid of Angel here. Unfortunately, but that's fine. Angel is a good card, but in this case, not what we need. There's a 4th land, and it's the 2nd blue for the dismiss. Okay. Good, good, good. Collective effort, huh? What do you do again? Escalate, tap an untapped creature we control. We can destroy a creature with power 4 or greater. We can destroy an enchantment, or we can put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control. It's target player, but us, we control. Elite Spellbinder. They get to look at our whole hand. I bet you they choose Thassa. They could also choose Dismiss, I suppose. Ow.
It's a toughie.
It's Thassa. Thraben Inspector. What a draw. Combat. Swing for 2. Next turn would be my 4th land. But they have a flyer that I can't block anyway. So maybe I just try to get closer to Yorion and put Yorion in hand. I think that makes sense here. Take a turn off, basically. Mondrak Glory Dominus. Literally never played against this card in my life. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, they make twice that many instead. And then for 1 and 4 life, or some combination of white mana and 2 life, sack 2 other artifacts and or creatures to give this indestructible. Okay. 4th land. I'm going to play Whirler Rogue. Basically, if I draw a land, I can play Yorion and flip some things and do some nonsense. So let's attack for 2, unblockable.
Flips and nonsense.
Right? Yeah, notably, Thassa costs 6, but Yorion just costs 5 and does the same thing, but to everybody instead of just once a turn. So, and with Yorion on the field, Thassa would enter as a creature, an indestructible creature. You can have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or creature on the battlefield. This is notably legendary. They choose the Elite Spellbinder and then make Yorion more expensive. Wow, good play. Good play. They also see that I don't have land, but I could draw one here. That's super annoying. That's super annoying. Pass to attackers. But we have 1/1 flyers now, so like I'll take 4 here. But they cannot attack with their spellbinders while we have Thopters on the field, which feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I'm going to take my turn. We drew Mikaeus. Interesting. X equals 3? Sure. X equals 3. Mikaeus. Pass. I know that I'm like playing the card that they don't know about, which is probably not the best strategy, because now they have perfect information. Brutal Cathar to steal Mikaeus, I assume? Yup. So now, even if we get rid of the Brutal Cathar, Mikaeus will enter the battlefield and then immediately die, because he will not be able to enter with any counters on him. 4/4.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to attack. 4/4 attacks. No blocks. Take our turn. Drew not a land again. Super annoying. This lets me draw 2 cards.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. Combat. 2. They go to 12. Obviously, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to cast this for its Evoke for 3 to draw 2 cards. It basically enters the battlefield. We draw 2 cards, and then it immediately dies. We drew Electrolyze and Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon, too expensive. Electrolyze, we do not have red. So we can play neither of the 2 cards that we just drew.
Oh, cool.
Isn't it? We also are not really able to use this counterspell because they know it's there. So
it counters the counterspell.
I mean, sort of. Sort of. Hilarious. Let's see. Mondrak is the only thing attacking. We are at 9, so I'll block with the 3-bit Inspector. We have better things to blink, so the Inspector dying is not the end of the world here. But yeah, having 3 dead cards in our hand feels really bad. They're going to get rid of our Whirler Rogue and give us a 3/3. Okay. We drew Narset, another dead card that we cannot play. Yeah, we lose this game. We have 4 dead cards in our hand. Wow, that sucks. Yeah. That is fucking terrible. Okay. Wow. End the turn, I guess. Like, yeah, I can cycle this and make a 2/2 flyer. That will do nothing. I played nothing, so this is a 3/3 first strike. Great. Great. Even better. Fuck, dude. Can't even draw a 5th land. And I need 6 and 7 to play these, but I can't even draw a 5th. It's unfortunate. Pass to attackers. Everything finally swings in. We're at 9. So we'll take 7, go to 2. This makes it 2/2. 3, 4, 5. We can finally kill Mondrak. Because they'd have to do what? Sack 2 other things. But they would just sack the Spellbinders. So that doesn't work. So yeah. Pass to blockers. Block here. Block here. Block here, I guess. Take 7, go to 2. They have 5 mana open, so if it's any kind of pump at all for 2 or more power to any of the unblocked ones, they win. They do not do it. First strike damage happens. We go to 6. Regular damage happens. We go to 2. End of their turn, we try to draw a card, desperately looking for something that we can play. It's a land. I mean, that's arguably something we can play, I suppose. Take my turn, drew another land, knew it was coming. Because if we were going to draw 1, of course we were going to draw 2. Which means we are dead. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Yeah, because we can block one of them, the other one kills us. So, we're dead.
I'm so sorry.
Me too. It's fine. Scry 1. Seeing a land on top, put it on the bottom. That would have been 3 land in a row, because of course, once we couldn't get that 5th land, you had to know that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to play this, and destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. It's going to be this one. Return an artifact or enchantment from their graveyard to their hand. They're going to choose the Phyrexian Metamorph. It'll enter as a copy of Mondrak? No. Moonrage Brute, which will steal the Mercurial Spelldancer. Oh no, it won't. It can't. Sure, no attacks. Maybe they won't attack us for lethal when they blatantly know that they can kill us, no question.
Oh, maybe they like playing with their food.
That's a good reference. I like that. Yeah, so it's that thing. It's just another 3/3 first strike. It obviously doesn't steal something because it's not on the other side, but it's irrelevant because we are dead. Block. Take 3. Die.
Thank you, BD2.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
But it's fine. We are 2 and 2. Is that correct? That is correct. It is warm in here.
Yep.
It's hot here.
Some water?
Yeah, I think so. That would be really great. Swerved in. Alright. Decent hand, maybe? Yeah, decent hand. That's what I like to see. Keep it. This enters tapped. Oh, right. If only if we're the first player, right? Which we are not. Or, sorry, only if we're not the first player, which we are not. So it would enter untapped, which is great. And we scry 1. They also scry 1. Look at you. Okay. Ah, Spirited Companion. So basically I can play this, choose red, since it's one of our red sources. We do need double blue. We have no red in hand. Is it more correct to play blue here? Can we undo this play? We cannot. So maybe I choose blue. I'm going to choose blue just in case. But we scry 1. Obscura Polymorphist is a fine card to have on top. I like it. It's probably... I guess if they've played nothing, I'll play a 3-1. If they want to kill it, they can kill it. If they don't play something next turn, we can attack them for 3 and gain 3 life. But I imagine with 3 mana, they're going to play a creature here. They do not. They play a Lantern of Revealing. They can tap to add 1 mana of any color. 3 tap, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, you may put it on the bottom of your library. Very cool. Okay. 3rd land. Exile up to 1 target creature. So I'm not going to play that yet, but I'll attack for 3. They go to 17, we go to 23. And then... That's a 4th land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put Yorion in our hand. Why not? Why not? We're not under threat at this exact moment, so we can kind of plan some things out in our favor, hopefully. Kenrith the Returned King. That's a 5/5 that can go away with Obscura Polymorphist. Exiled. You can seek a creature. I attack for 3. They go to 14. We're at 26. Okay. This feels good. Just a tri-land? It is a tri-land. Okay. You got it. Binding the Old Gods, destroying the 3-1. Works for me, my friend. Works for me. Now, this lets them get a forest and then give their creatures Death Touch. Combat. Attack for 2. Perfect. Spell Dancer. Spirited Companion. Draw a card. Get the land. Play the land? Play the land. Rationale, if we draw a red source next turn, we can play that as well, and then have more options for things to do. So, thank you, Amy.
I'm going to take a quick bio break.
Go for it.
I'll be back.
Plus, it gets us closer to Meteor Golem, which is nice. Oh, thank you, Amy. It's exactly what I needed.
Good.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Luminous Broodmoth. Good card. Rip Apart only does 3 damage. Oh, right. Duh. They know I have it, too. Why would they? Okay. Sure. This one and this one. Attack for 2. Can't be blocked. They come back. Get rid of your Broodmoth. Thank you. And draw Collective Effort. Interesting. All their creatures. All those creatures that they had just gained Death Touch. Did you see that? Noxious Gearhulk killing Yorion, I assume. That is more than fine. Electrolyze will not work here. Snapcaster ain't it either. Yeah. Okay. Combat. 2. Unblockable. Muldrifter. 2/2 flyer, draw 2 cards. Yes, we will have to discard 1. That's totally fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the question is, This kills Noxious Gear Hulk. This destroys an artifact or enchantment. This does 2 damage, draw a card. Whoops. I will... Oh, duh. I'll just play the land. We're good. Never mind. Don't be dumb, Joe. Handlands are cool and all, but... Exile each creature with mana value of the chosen quality. Okay. They got rid of their own card to get rid of our Mercurial Spelldancer and Spirited Companion. Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Okay, well, I mean, you know, when you have it, I guess. Target non-land permanent. Goodbye. Attack for 4. They go to a 9. Pass. Wow. That is very nice. Maybe there's an... Okay. Varaska. They can make one of our creatures a treasure. It is Meteor Golem. Interesting. You know what that means, though? We have red. 1 or 2 targets. And draw a card. Rip apart. 3 damage to a creature or planeswalker, huh? But this does 2 when we draw a card, so... Let's do that. Oh. Oh, but that's flashback, yeah, so we can't do that. So yeah, it's just Electrolyze. Two damage here. Submit 1. Submit. Auto pay with the treasure. Draw Portal to Phyrexia. Holy crap, everybody. Combat. 2 flying at Varaska, 2 at our opponent. Okay. Only target for Snapcaster is a red spell, which we can't play, so let's play Whirler Rogue. Jesus, sorry for the noise outside. End the turn. 3 cards in their hand. Emrakul.
Decided to take off some of my clothes because I didn't need it. And it's hot in here.
What a phrase. Okay, they control our turn. We are not doing any of this. So they're tapping our 2 artifacts to make... What? Oh, to make one of the other artifacts unblock. Why? Just so that they're tapped, I guess, for their next turn? Because then we can't block Emrakul.
Cycle Shark Typhoon for 0.
They exile Electrolyze, which they can't cast, and they wouldn't. But now it's out of our graveyard. They can cycle Shark Typhoon for 0. They can destroy an enchantment. We don't have any, right? Oh, but... put a +1/+1 counter on their creature. Okay. They do cycle it for 0. Good call, Marcus. It's a 0/0, so it instantly dies. But we do draw a card. It's Steam Vents. They can make us take 2 damage if they play it. Yep, and then rip apart. They can rip apart as well.
They still lose to damage, he says.
Yep, they sure do. Yeah, but they get to kill our creature.
And Dave says, I bet Amy is now very comfy in the new Geek for All patent and handland undergarments and pool cover. No, I'm still wearing my undergarments, Dave.
Yeah, he's saying...
I just took off my leggings and my socks because I was like, there's no need for this. It's hot as hell in this house.
It's very hot. Although, probably nice upstairs. The AC's on up there.
Yeah, it's much nicer up there, but... It still didn't deter me from taking off the pants that I had on under a dress. So it's really not that necessary.
I'm glad they played that land for me. That was so kind of them. Yeah! We win! Cool! Good Emrakul, everybody! Good Emrakul!
Okay. Thank you, Swervedon.
See?
Portal kill. Let's go.
I'm so glad
Thanks,
I alone chose to take that card. No help whatsoever. Thanks, Marcus.
I already just said thanks, Marcus.
Yeah, but, you know, it should come from both of us. I don't need to be salty about it. It was good. Holy shit, this is an expensive hand. 4, 7, 4, and 9. Oh, God. All right, we'll draw a fourth land, right?
Yes.
Good. Hey, everybody. As a reminder, don't forget, this Thursday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be live for many, many, many hours. Hell yeah, we drew the red. Sorry, we're going to be live for many, many hours playing in the... Let me see if I can get this right. I have to practice this. Magic the Gathering, Universes Beyond, Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth Early Access event. Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. I almost forgot a part.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
So it's all good.
You are right. I'm going to discard this 7 drop. Sure.
Dave says, too bad you didn't have on the patented Geek for All Handland socks, leggings, and tire polish. You'd have been cool as an uncut deck.
Let's see the counterspell.
TMRR.
Oh, no counter. Interesting. Ah, because they have the kill spell. Never mind. Fine, I see how it is. Well, with 2 mana, maybe you won't be able to counter Thassa or Yorion. It's probably just Yorion to get it out on the field, right? We don't need double red for anything, so white. Yorion, blinking nothing. Perfect. No value. Regardless. I mean, the value is that it's a 4/5 flyer on an empty board, which seems pretty damn valuable to me. Shark Typhoon. March of Otherworldly Light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're a turn off from doing this, but we're going to. You better believe it. Land, combat, swing for 4. But wait. Exile with mana value X or less, and this is 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have it yet. But Thassa. Blink Yorion. Yorion comes back untapped. Blink Thassa. Why would I do that? Submit 0. That'd be so dumb. So dumb. That's funny. Oh, yeah, so next turn we can get rid of Shark Typhoon. They'll have 1 turn to do something with it. They just pass. Interesting. Okay. So they almost certainly have Counterspell here. So let's play this land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go to combat first and see what they got going on. Attack for 4. They have the kill spell and the Shark Typhoon. Okay, so now I can get rid of Shark Typhoon. They're going to get a 4/4 flyer, but that is just fine. Hopefully, they don't have a counterspell in hand. One time. They don't. Or do they? No, they don't. But they get another shark. Oh, but they're fine because it's on the stack. So we're fine. Okay. They had to 2-for-1 themselves to get rid of Yorion, but now they have a 3/3 and a 4/4 flyer. Thankfully, Portal to Phyrexia in 2 turns will help with that. We are at 13, unfortunately. We drew Intrepid Adversary. When it enters, you may pay 2 any number of times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many Valor counters on it. All of our creatures get +1/+1 for each Valor counter on it. So I'm going to make this a white then, since we need the white for that. Let's play Illyrios. We get a 3/2. And then we'll play this. And pay the 2 1 time. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, Illyrios is going to get blinked again. Ah.
It's a lobster.
Hullbreaker Horror, whenever you cast a spell, return a spell you don't control to its owner's hand or return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
How is that a horror?
Oh, shit. Oh,
so
shit.
cute.
Right, so they're going to bounce Adversary. Interesting choice. They exile all of their instants and sorceries, and they cast all of their instants and sorceries from their graveyard. So Illyrios dies. It's actually fine. One of the tokens dies. I need a land off the top so badly. So badly. God damn, dude. Okay. They're returning Thassa to our hand because she's indestructible. Okay, Thassa's in our hand. We take some damage. A lot of our creatures are dead. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Are we dead? Did they not kill the other token? We're not dead. Holy shit. They dealt 2 damage to me? And you didn't kill my other token. Why? You could have killed me. Or maybe I'm missing... Maybe it was only 1 damage or something? If I draw a land, we're back in this. Yeah, especially with... Oh, with young Peasy, that's actually tough now. Much tougher. Damn, they were able to hit 1 more frickin' creature, huh? We did not draw the land.
Fuck.
That sucks. That really sucks. We're dead. That's the end of this draft. Okay. That's super unfortunate. Yeah, and you know if we play this Teferi and then draw and discard, we're going to draw a land. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Draw the land. There it is.
So now we can play Portal.
Yeah, if only Teferi costs 0.
He definitely does.
All right, we'll show them what they... Let's show them what they could have won. An all expenses paid Portal to Phyrexia. Good game. 1 land off, 1 card off. Because of course. They got there. I was going to let them do a thing. Crackle with power? Holy crap.
Ooh.
X equals 2. So they deal 2 damage to us 5 times.
Thank you, Tevion.
Good game, Tevion. We were 1 mana off. 1. And I'm curious, I imagine they would have just kept their 7-8 as opposed to one of the flyers, like the 4/4 flyer. That's my guess. But anyway, we went 3-3 with this deck, which is not bad. Not bad at all. It's cubed, so the fact that I won any games means I'm very proud of myself.
60 card Yorion deck, my man.
Right? Stormfleet Arsonist, uncommon. Eudora, Grave Gardener, rare. First one that we've opened of this card. A Treefolk Druid, legendary. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control. It's a forest. And a mythic Samut, Voice of Dissent.
She's so cool.
Right? 5 mana, 3/4 flash, double strike, vigilance, haste.
She's so cool.
Other creatures you control have haste. And then for a white and tap her, you can untap another target creature.
Just what the fuck.
She's very good.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this again. And I don't mean like because I had a bad time or anything. But I mean because...
we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. And as a reminder, everybody, as I said, we have that stream. We're starting let's open some packs. Sandstalker Moloch. Yeah, it's our first because I don't pick this card because it's bad. We're starting at 1 p.m. like just as soon after 1 p.m. as we possibly can. Sometimes it takes a minute for the stuff to download, but we should be able to be here with you just in this view of us, not the this way, not the God damn it, I'm bad at it. Anyway, not the gameplay field here. At least to hang out while we wait for.
I did it.
While we wait for the client to download or whatever, but this should be a ton of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So let's open some packs to close out the night, and then we will say goodnight to you a little bit early. We hope you forgive us, but it's because we're going to be with you for over 12 hours or so. We will see, because it's going to be a busy week, but we will try our best to stream for as many hours as is possible.
I will not be there for a lot of that because I'm going to be working.
How dare you have a job that pays?
Apologize. But I already have gone a couple of times saying, oh, well, I have appointments that I can't move, so I need time off, blah, blah, blah. And I was given it because they are nice. And I'm not going to exploit that. Yeah,
that's totally fair. I completely understand. I'm sure you all do as well. And I told Amy, it's just going to be better because everyone's going to be so happy to see you because they'll just have been dealing with me for like 3.5 or 4.5 hours.
So they will have left. Oh.
She's not wrong, everyone.
Yes,
so maybe show back up around 5:30 or 6. What can I say? But our rare or mythic is C double.
Oh.
I know you like that art.
I do. Quite a bit.
We opened Valduk, because the reason I'm opening these individually and not just saying open all 10 is because we could get double rare / mythic. I found her, everybody. I found her. There she is. We did it.
Judith.
It's Judith the Scourge Diva.
She's fucking awesome.
Scorn Blade Berserker. First one of these we've gotten as well. Interesting. That's an uncommon. That thing's face looks awesome. Look at it.
Yeah.
And our rare mythic is a mythic Shieldred.
Okay.
We beat that Shieldred today.
Yes.
We phased her out with Teferi.
Well, I assume it's hard for her to see since she has a rib cage over her eyes.
She really does. Botanical Brawler, we've picked 1 or 2 of these, in draft over the times. But we have not picked any Dinas.
Why?
Because we were always in decks that didn't include black and green together.
Well, now we have her. Like, we should have had her all along.
I know.
Because she's perfect and awesome. And you suck for not picking her.
That's fair. We also have a Hoarding Broodlord, which is an 8 mana, 7/6 flying with Convoke.
Awesome.
Right? Next, we have another Hoarding Broodlord, which means this is presumably a mythic. No, it is a rare, but it is a gorgeous Gigantha the Wellspring.
Nice.
Companion. And our first Gigantha the Wellspring, because we don't take this card either in limited, because it's not great for limited.
Oh.
And another Botanical Brawler. Our first Realm Breaker, the Invasion Tree.
Sick.
And a Taigam Ojitai Master.
Also sick.
Right? Next. Yargle. Bola Slinger. We've picked that many times. Storm the Seed Core.
Yeah.
So good. And Errant and Giada.
Nice.
We've played them once or twice as well.
Yeah. A couple times.
Yeah. No new ones here. We got Renata.
Good.
I know you love this art from Mirrored and Avenged.
Definitely.
What about this art from Wicked Slumber?
Also very good.
Also notably, same colors on Invasion of Vryn. Is this the same person? Leon Tucker? It's not the same person? It's like the same colors.
Yeah. I mean, like, identical. Is this creature on this plane? Is that why?
That's a very good question. I don't know. And honestly, I would doubt it just from the looks of it. It's definitely...
You never know.
It's definitely possible. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. Who knows? Maybe somebody will let us know. I have no idea. And...
Red and Realm Breaker.
Hell yeah. What a cool card.
Yes.
What a cool card.
Check it out, motherfucker.
It's very aggressive.
Meh.
All right. Next, we have the emoji.
Is that like an emoji?
Sort of. But no. Also not at all like that. And our rare or mythic is the bad Invasion of Theros. This card's so bad. Okay. Next. Okay. We got Agar. I know you love that art.
Yeah, it's very sick art.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah. Call Time's pretty cool. And our rare or mythic... Oh, by the way.
I did see that as well.
Gruul card.
Which I am happy about.
Gem Beast. And our rare or mythic is Invasion of Arcavios. Okay. Strixhaven being invaded.
Okay.
But look, you've got Quintorius and Dina and Zimone.
Yeah.
And Rutha and...
Killian.
Thank you. Damn it. I almost had them all. Invocation of the Founders.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, on the front side, the battle side, you can see them all hiding. Right? And then they invoke the Founders to try to push back the invading Phyrexians.
Yeah.
There's also this awesome art. You love this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And our last
Sorry,
pack.
I have
no,
water
it's
in my
it's
mouth.
fine. I'm sorry. You're great. And our last pack is no new cards. Not a surprise. We've opened a lot of this set. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, and
And the bike.
Elish Norn.
Oh. Okay.
What a sick final card to open. So, obviously, we'll be back next week on Monday because the new set, Lord of the Rings, will not be out yet on Arena on Monday because the way that they do things now is they let you experience pre-release first because, as a reminder, we will not be back live on Friday. Not this Friday, not God of War. We will have to wait until next Friday for that, not this Friday. We are usually live every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Instead, we will be live on Thursday, where we will be doing the early access event for Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth, MTG Universes Beyond, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, all that fun stuff. That will be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you can't make it here at 1 p.m. because you're working or something similar, not a problem at all. We will be going for a very, very long time. So do not worry. Stop in whenever you can for as long as you can. If you're interested in doing so, we would love to have you. Do not forget, by the way, to subscribe and ring that bell so you will get notified as soon as we go live so that you can be reminded if you forget, because Thursday, not a typical streaming day for us, but we wouldn't want you to miss the early access event, get you ready for pre-release for Friday. Because instead of us going live on Friday, playing God of War, we will instead, as soon as we can, it takes us a while, we will be putting up videos on Friday night on this channel of me opening pre-release kits, 4 of them, as well as filming around the store and seeing what other cool cards from the Lord of the Rings set other people are opening. So definitely tune in, check that out. It's going to be amazing. Yes. I hope you all are looking as much forward to it as we are, because it's going to be a blast.
For sure.
So, as I said, if you subscribe, sorry, Amy, and ring that bell, you will get those notifications not only whenever we go live, which will be happening, but whenever we put out videos. So, even though I can't promise you when those videos are coming out on Friday, you will know because you will get that notification as soon as they go live, which will be, as I said, as soon as they possibly can. We work off of a laptop, Champion, who we are sponsored by for Friday videos. have incredible internet for us. They are not the problem, I assure you. I am. I have a very bad laptop, and we do not currently have the funds for me to replace that thing. So I do my best to edit and upload from that thing. Could you imagine we used to stream from that laptop?
Oh, God, why? I didn't remember that.
Our first stream ever, we streamed from that laptop because we did not have this PC at the time. Anyway, so that laptop sucks, but we do our best. We will get the video out as soon as we can. Basically, the processing of the edit takes forever. The upload does not take forever. It's actually pretty quick, which is nice. But the processing takes forever. And so bear with us. Thank you. And then we'll be back, as I said, next Monday as well for more of this. Again, if Chromatic Cube is here, great. If it's not, we'll play some more March of the Machine, and we can talk about how anybody's pre-release was, and or what you thought of our videos, and or how our pre-releases went. Right. So we can regale you with all of that. But like I said, the big one is this Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, and or anytime after that you want to stop by here for as long as you can. We are going to be live for as many hours as is humanly possible until we fall over from exhaustion and then have to wake up the next day and do it all over again. I don't mean streaming, but it's Friday. We'll be filming videos and etc. So it's a big week. Thank you all for being here. Obviously, don't forget, we have other channels as well. Links down in the description box below to both Video Games for All
and Gluten Free for All.
So don't forget to subscribe and ring the bells there as well. That should be the last time. I'm so sorry, Amy. Okay.
That's all I do.
And as a reminder, Video Games for All, still 3 videos a week. So even though we're doing all these things here on this channel, there will still be a new Pokemon Diamond episode tomorrow at noon Eastern. There will still be a new Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door episode this Wednesday at noon. And there will still be a new episode of Minecraft this Sunday at noon, all Eastern time. So tune in for all of those as well. And thank you for doing so. Amy, speaking of you and the amazing work that you do, if you would, there have been some awesome people here tonight that we definitely need to thank.
Dave Mann, thank you so much for being here and being awesome as always.
Right.
Marcus, thank you so much for being here and helping us create the deck that we created.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Thank you so much for the help. I appreciate it. I think this deck worked out really nicely. 3 and 3 in a cube format. I have no complaints.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Erica, thank you so much for being here. It's always awesome to see you here because I know it's a little bit harder for you to come and stay for the whole thing, so I appreciate that. And
congrats on your I guess enjoyment of Persona 3 and the fact that it's being kind of reawakened and resurged these days, because that's really cool.
And the cool things that happened with the Tonys.
Correct, as well. And thank you for giving us that update. Usually I check in with my parents because they watch it when they can, but I appreciate the update. I did not get a chance to talk to them about it.
I usually just stay unaware of it. But it's nice to know.
Agreed.
Lily's Lottery, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
We super appreciate that you're just stopping in to, like I said before, kind of acknowledge that we are here. Since you are one of Dave's friends and streaming on Insane Games TV as well. So we do appreciate you dropping by.
And sending those good vibes. They're definitely appreciated. And I mean, hey, who's to say? I think they worked.
Yeah, definitely. Jay Anna, always thank you so much for being here and spreading your love.
That's it.
And that's it, guys.
Oh, it's not.
Greg made it. He said made it. So close to missing it. 4 days till real life Joe and Amy time. Countdown.
We were just talking about it, Greg. I promise.
Yes.
We were saying that we will definitely be there to see you on Friday. Also, if Thursday is still your day off, I remember it has been in the past. Don't forget early access this Thursday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And you know Eastern. You live in Eastern time.
He says pre-release, let's go.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see all the cool cards from Lord of the Rings, to be at Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York, to open product, to see all the cool stuff that other people are opening, and all the fun that they're going to have. Should be great.
I have plans in the morning.
Thursday.
Thursday?
No worries.
Thursday.
Yeah, no worries at all. We are...
I should be able to stop by in the afternoon or evening.
Well, like I said, we're only starting at 1 in the afternoon, so... And you're under no obligation. I'm just letting you know, if you have time, we would love to have you.
And
but,
we'll be...
yes, but do what you got to do. I mean...
Yeah, and towards the beginning, I will still be at work, so I won't be there.
Correct.
It'll just be Joe.
Me holding it down. And like I said, all of you will get the reprieve when Amy comes back, so you can take a sigh of relief that, Amy's here. You don't have to worry about just me sitting here, oh God, sweating my ass off. Hopefully it's not going to be super hot on Thursday.
I think it's supposed to rain.
Okay, good. Maybe it'll cool it down. That'd be nice. Fingers crossed. But regardless, it's a big week. It's an amazing week. New set coming out, so you all know what that means around here. Pre-release week is a big one. I have a problem. But also, I will say, Greg has seen, Amy has seen, and I have seen. And actually, if you go back to the beginning of this video, you can see as well, or this stream, the thumbnails for the sets for the videos that we're going to make on Friday have already been made. And I like them. I think they're really cool. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I like them a lot too. Greg, what do you think of them? He says, okay, I won't keep you guys up any longer. Have a great night, guys. And then he says, looking forward to this weekend.
Agreed. Same.
Did you see those thumbnails, Greg? What do you think?
He did. He sent them. Oh, there you go.
They look fantastic, he says. Okay. Yeah, I think you did an amazing job on them.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Joe sent them to me earlier. Yeah.
I did. Sometimes when we get sponsored by folks, I'm good about sending things to them, and other times I'm really bad at it. I truly do my best. We'll see.
Yeah. He sends us smiles.
Yeah. So thank you, Greg. Thank you all. In fact, I'll do my little spiel for Amy, thanking folks who stopped by tonight. If you did not hear your name mentioned from Amy, but you were here, you were lurking, whatever the case may be, we still appreciate you. We just didn't say your name out loud specifically because we didn't see you in chat. That's the best way for us to be able to thank you appropriately. But if you were not comfortable doing so, don't worry. No worries whatsoever. You enjoy us however you choose to. And like I said, we appreciate you nonetheless. So, but like I said, don't forget, this Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, we will be here live. We will not be here Friday. And we will be back next Monday for more Magic Monday. So all MTG Arena, all the time for the next week, Thursday and Monday. So hopefully we'll see you there.
Marcus says, heart, see you Friday for some Tolkien creatures.
Well, stream Thursday, videos Friday. If you can't make it Thursday, that's fine. I want to make sure that you know what that order is. But yes, thank you so much, Marcus. We appreciate it. And so yes, then speaking of which, between now and whenever we see you next, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody. Marcus got there.